Hi Virgo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are just looking at whatever wants to pop on out for you, what you need to know, any important messages that you need to hear right now. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Being such a small channel, every single little bit really does make a huge difference. So thank you. This week I do have the Shine from the Inside oracle there. I know that it's a very pale deck, but it does have really good messages for affirmation stuff. So I do like to use that. This week I've got the Kipper deck as well. The Lenormand deck I am using is the Jester Lenormand, and I also have the True Love Oracle as well. Okay, Virgo, starting off with those affirmation messages for you. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know right now? Virgo, what does Virgo need to know right now? Okay, your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Okay, so this is a concept I sometimes like to talk about where there's no such thing as good versus evil. It's love versus fear. All that evil stuff a lot of the time has roots in fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of what's going to happen, fear of, consequences, fear of bad. Basically, fear, evil, everything that can be associated with evil. A lot of the time, there is the root of that. It's an action of fear, or a symptom of fear. And so what opposes fear? It's love. Okay, so that's what's coming out for you. Your soul whispering love, your ego shouting fear. So really needing to think about the things that you're afraid of at the moment, Virgo, and the things that you associate as bad about yourself, that there's a fear associated with that, and that your soul wants you to turn that around and, come from love for yourself rather than, your ego telling you, no, you're not good enough. Your soul wants you to know that, yes, you are good enough. All right. We also see surround yourself with your soul tribe. Okay, Virgo. So people, friends, family, your soul tribe. Spending time with others at the moment, Virgo, going to be really good for your soul. Okay, Virgo, what's going on for Virgo? Any important messages Virgo needs to know? What does Virgo need to know right now? Virgo energy. What do we got? I am getting a very straightforward message through those kippers, which is kind of unusual. I have been generally using the kippers as like overviews and like areas to delve into. I am getting an actual specific message there. One more card for Virgo, please. Important message for Virgo. There's a lot going on in your energy at the moment, Virgo. The first message I do have here, like I said, it's relatively specific. So it may or may not resonate for everybody. I also want you to think about too, because I am seeing the central energy here is a feminine energy. And I want you to consider, is this you or is this somebody else in your energy? I will clarify as we go through. Because I am getting a specific person coming through as a mother figure, your mother. But for some of you, this may actually be you, yourself. Okay. Firstly, we're seeing the message of concern, followed by the mature woman. Okay, so for some of you, like this is, I can't deny the straight out message I'm getting here. This is a message of concern about your mother and her health. we have bad health coming through. So you may be receiving a message of concern about your mother's health. I really need to clarify this because, it's kind of odd to me that I'm only getting one message here. Because, obviously there's a lot of Virgos in the collective. It's not just, you're not all having the exact same thing happening. So usually there's an underlying message to come through as well. It's just, I feel like what I'm picking up on here too is that if this message isn't for you and it's not resonating for you, I'm asking this week for, what's important for Virgo to know. What do you need to know right now? And if you don't need to know anything right now, it's going to focus on the part of the collective that does need to know this message. So it's totally okay if you don't resonate with this or you don't resonate with this in the near future. It kind of just means that there's nothing hugely dramatic happening for you personally. I do have a secondary message that has come through over there as well, but we'll get to that after this. But so that if this first bit's not resonating for you, maybe that second bit is for you. But I really want to get to the bottom of this and just sort of see if there is anything extra to be gleaned from that message, because I am just getting that solo kind of message that there's something going on with your mother. And I'm feeling that for someone it's her mental health, not necessarily her physical health. Clarify this message of concern for Virgo, please. And how will Virgo know who the mature woman is? How will Virgo know who the mature woman is? And the bad health energy. Clarify the bad health energy. I'm also picking up here that bad health energy. It's card number 31. I don't even know if there's a 31 in August. There's not, is there? No, there is. There is a 31st in August. So that may be significant to some of you as well. I'm also seeing quite a few 8s. I do have a few 8s here as well as a few queens. So I do definitely feel like for someone out there, this is your mother. The matriarch of your family. So it may be a great grandmother or a great aunt or something like that as well, or like an aunt. It's like a mother type figure, a matriarchal type figure. It may not be a blood relation. It may just be somebody that, in your energy in general. How you will know who this person, they're probably a very career-minded person. We have the key and the clouds. They may be somebody who, it may not be career. It may just be somebody who, they're very open to, the key does talk about success and opening doors to new opportunities. I'm hearing open door policy. They may be somebody who you do have a close connection with. They may somehow be this particular key. It's a like a wrench or whatever it's called. So there may be somebody who is very sort of handy as well. With the clouds there, they may be a well-known overthinker. They think through every possible opportunity and really present, all possible outcomes, all possible opportunities, avenues. They may be somebody who really likes to go, well, these are your options. You could do this or this, and present opportunities in a very open way. They may have had issues with anxiety or depression in the past. They may seem to be a little bit head up in the clouds a little bit. They may be suffering Alzheimer's or dementia, because I am getting a bit of confusion coming through there as well. This mature woman, it does feel as though they're, and it may not be a woman. I am feeling that for maybe one or two of you, it's a masculine who's just a very soft, feminine energy rather than a brash kind of masculine. Because they do seem to be very logical with the way that they think about things as well. They're kind of the person that finds a way for everything to be successful. But I'm picking up on a bit of that confusion coming through here as well. They do feel quite older, like a lot older, rather than just a mature person. They do feel, like 70 plus. It does feel like an elderly energy here. There is a message of concern. Clarifying that message of concern, it's going to sort of come out of nowhere, I feel, with this stork energy. The stork really does talk about, stirring up, things getting stirred up. It's some sort of new thing getting stirred up. So, this may be a brand new health issue with this person, something brand new going on with this person that you haven't sort of heard about or known about this issue. They may be an Aries, or you may be hearing it from an Aries. That is the Aries card. But it does seem to be linked to some past issues as well. We have the mouse and then the snake here. So it's kind of like with the mouse and the snake, the mouse talks about past losses and stress, okay? So it could be something stress related. It could be something past related where, with the snake, there's been a deception that was fixed in the past, and that was, that was separated from in the past, but it hasn't actually, it's getting stirred up again. It's like something that maybe they've had this issue in the past. We thought that was all good, but now it's getting stirred up again. It could be, I am picking up quite a lot of health issues here, like different health issues. So this may definitely be going on for a couple of you because, I've already touched on the fact that it could be something mental for someone here. For another of you, this is, something, it's kind of like with the mice, there could be something sort of, the phrase that's coming through is eating away. And that's actually getting connected to the mental thing as well a little bit here, that it's like eating away at their mental abilities, like their memory, for example. It's slowly eating away. It's slowly losing more and more of that. With the snake here, we definitely could be looking at like intestinal issues. Like sometimes it can talk about issues around, sometimes the snake can actually talk about health issues to do with the trouser snake, if you get what I'm talking about there, Virgo. So like sex related issues, or genital issues. When I'm actually clarifying the bad health, I do see the mountain and the flowers. So it's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be some work, and it's going to be a hard road with the health stuff. It's like this health issue is a big obstacle or delay for this person. But with the flowers, they're softening that impact. It's something that can be overcome. Okay, it's something that can be overcome. It does involve a lot of help, I feel, and support. because the flowers is reciprocal energy, a reward for all your hard work. So as long as we're willing to put in the hard work, we can get over this obstacle of health. Giving this person a little bit more time, love, energy, and that will actually allow us to, persevere, be determined to get over this issue, and it can definitely come around again. Okay, so I'm sorry if that's a little bit confronting. That's what's wanting to come through here for you, Virgo. I'm just going to quickly get some advice for you here, Virgo. Advice for Virgo with this issue, please. We have the masculine, you needing to take control of things, you needing to be a little bit domineering here, and this is what needs to happen. This is what we have to do. We have to do this. We have to put in the hard work. You taking a little bit of control of the situation. We also see the fish. The fish is the card of abundance and wealth. So you may need to control somebody's finances temporarily here. You may need to take permanent control of somebody's finances here. It feels like you're stepping in and taking a logical kind of role here, a very rational, logical role. You're kind of taking that sort of a role on here, Virgo, with this issue. With that being the abundance, it's kind of like I'm getting this message of you keeping the sharks at bay a little bit here. There may be other family trying to come in and take control, and you're needing to, keep them at bay a little bit and sort of say, it's all good, I got it. I am picking up on that a little bit here as well. You focusing on the positive outcomes, you focusing on the fact that we can overcome this issue is really going to help this person. Okay. So moving on from that energy, Virgo, the other energy I do have here is a false person. Someone wearing a mask, not showing their true self to you. Virgo, what's going on for Virgo with this false person energy, please? So it's somebody here who you may be meeting or having to compromise with. For some of you, it's connected to when I was just saying about keeping the sharks at bay. For some of you, that's who you're keeping the sharks at bay. Like, that's the shark, is this false person. Sort of coming in when things get rough, trying to swim around and see what they can gain from the situation. So just be aware of that. But this person, you may be having to sort of compromise with this person with the garden. You may be needing to have meetings with this person, or contact this person in some way. Find the middle ground between this person and yourself. They are wearing a bit of a mask. We have the child energy as well. This person is actually quite immature. They may be very naive and kind of innocent to the ways of the world, the true ways of the world, but it's more like they're immature. They may just be a lot more immature than they're trying to present themselves as. They may be sort of coming in trying to present that they're this strong person, but they're actually kind of being a little bit immature. I am getting a little bit of manipulation as well. Like, how children will sometimes, like, they know how to manipulate a situation to get what they want. And they may not have bad intentions, but it's kind of, that's what they kind of do. Like, they kind of, they'll push things a little bit because they're children and they don't know any better. I'm kind of getting that this person, like, they don't know any better and they're trying to just get what they want out of the situation in a very kind of immature kind of way. They're not actually just saying, look, I want to get this from the situation. They're trying to, it's kind of like they're trying to guilt trip you into something or something like that. You know how kids will sometimes be like, oh, but Mum, I didn't get a chocolate this week, so, you must have to give me a chocolate now. Or, you know, I'm just getting this example of my son. He's constantly saying to me, Mum, can we make a deal? Mum, can we make a deal? But it's like, I get nothing out of these deals. Like, it's innocent. It's a childlike kind of deal. And he'll like try to come up with these weird deals. And it's like, Mum, if I be nice to you for an hour, can I have my iPad? And I'll be like, you've got to be nice to me anyway, right? Like, that's not really a deal. I'm not getting anything out of this situation. It's like, but he's like trying to trick me kind of thing into, just because he wants the iPad, and I'm very strict with that lately. So it's kind of like that. This person coming up to being like, can we make a deal? But like, when they present the terms, it's like, but I'm already getting that. Like, why is that what I'm getting out of the deal when that's not in your control to give me that, like, or like, that's something I'm already getting. I don't need that. Like, so just be aware of that false person. It doesn't really feel like negative intentions or anything like that. It's just this person is very immature, I feel, at the end of it all. Any extra information you want to show Virgo here? I'm using the love deck now, Virgo. Anything for love? Anything important for Virgo with love, please? Inner peace, Virgo. Finding moments of zen for yourself, finding that chillaxness. That's not a word, but like finding some chillax moments in amongst all the crazy. We do have sexual freedom coming through here. So for some of you, that may be the inner peace you're needing, is to just sort of forget about it all for a moment and just go and express yourself in a sexual kind of way. There may be a short fling. I am picking up that may be a short fling available to you here as well. But we also do see the Rainbow Reviver. I feel like this Rainbow Reviver energy is telling us, you've got this. Whatever's going on for you, you can get back onto this rainbow, okay? There's a few things going on here, Virgo, but no matter what this is for you personally, you can get back on that rainbow. You can get back to, that inner peace. You can always get back to that inner peace, okay? No matter how much stress you've got to deal with in the meantime, the rainbow can be revived, okay? Bit of an interesting one for you today, Virgo. So you are more than welcome to check your other placements. Obviously, if this doesn't resonate for you at all, check your moon sign, getting closer to the full moon there. Check your rising, any other important placements you might have. But subscribe to the channel, guys, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.